All right, I'm here to talk about something small, just chip in something small because there's this confusion. There's a problem that happened that it cannot be resolved by me. It will be resolved by Reverend Fathers in church. But let me say this thing, please. Relationship, be very careful. Be very careful if you're a girl, if you're a lady, you are dealing with a man, and if you're a man, you are dealing with a lady. A lady is not like you, and a lady, a man is not like you. What do I mean by that? I read a book. This book, I've forgotten the title. I will check for the title and say and say it out here for those people that want to that will check, especially those people that watch at me from America and other countries. You can get them online, soft copy, and buy them. That book says that men are from Venus, women are from Mars. Men are from Venus, women are from Mars. It means in terms of emotions and feelings. Emotions and feelings. Please, you should know this thing. Let me give you one example. Women, the center of attraction for women in relationship, where attracts women and makes them to be mad, is what you tell them. What you say when you come, you tell her in the ear, I love you. You say, I love you. She say, I don't love you today. You continue saying, you continue persisting. Tomorrow you say, I say, I love you. Next tomorrow you continue persisting. At the end, she'll just accept you. Say, okay, let us just be friends. Because by repetition is dangerous to them and it hits them. So women knows it. You are good at hearing. And that is why you see gossip. They are very good at listening to it. Because they can easily create time. And that's why in relationship they always tell you that you don't have time for me. They want to be heard. No matter what you give them, money, everything, they need to be heard because that is their made-up. Why men are on makeup, the center of attraction for men, women know this thing. The center of attraction is the eyes, what we see. I might be sitting with you now, and another lady will dress very nice and powerful, neat, and this thing. I see her. As far as my eyes have seen the beauty, I will be attracted to her. Except a man that does not know himself. Eyes. Woman is not easily in eyes, but it is in what they hear. Know these differences so that you know what you are made up of and what you are not made up of. Emotionally, men are the heart type of people. Some not heart, they are the head type of people. What I mean by head type is that men ponders on things. They reflect on things, and that is why I see that even if you're with your husband or with your boyfriend, sometimes when he has problem, he wants to be alone. He wants to ponder on it. He wants to reflect on it. Sometimes he wants to be alone, even though you are together as husband and wife or as boyfriend and girlfriend, but you are not really one because being together you are still distinctive. For example, men, they like to solve their problems on their own, but try to sit down and reflect on it, think over it. If it is beyond them, they'll bring it and go and tell it to their boyfriends. While women, it's not like that. When they have problem, they would like to share it out with somebody. And by somebody encouraging them, sympathizing with them, and the rest, they feel okay. But men are not like that, especially somebody like me. I don't like somebody to be telling me, yeah, sorry, hey, because of to be sympathetic. No. That is why I try to work hard. I try to do everything within my capability to see that I do. Because for me, I don't like it. And that is how men are in some of the books, if you read them. Men are people that try to solve their problems on their own. While women, you be on with a man in a bed, everything. You go and sleep with him, but he's pondering and he's trying to find solution to things. What he'll provide for you, what he'll do this thing. So you can see that there's upward differences. Woman needs to be listening. Man needs to ponder things on his own. Time to time, he comes back to solve it. So if you are dealing with him, you see that he doesn't want to listen to me, he jumps. Just know that it is a made up, but gently you know how to enter and be talking to him, because it is good for you to know who you are dealing with. It is good for you to know who you are dealing with, who you are working with. You cannot say that every time she is always complaining, she's saying this thing. You must create time to listen to her, because that is how God made her. That is her own. That's who she is. If she's with you, she wants to talk, you stop her. She's dying in silence. That's why she'll go and be getting friends and other people to recreate. Why am I saying this thing? Because a friend of mine that got separated with his wife, divorced. They got divorced. Now the wife is packed and came back to the house, that she's coming back to stay with her husband because he has engaged somebody, he has paid the bride price, and they're preparing to get married. What made it they got separated? Because she saw messages on his phone. What is the message? There's messages with another lady, and she went and told her mom, and her mom told her that no, you cannot continue, you cannot do this thing. In fact, I never liked this guy, he's not good for you. She followed him. The guy tried to beg, he sent me, we went together, he sent other people. The thing did not work out for him. He started with somebody, he got somebody that's so caring, and now the thing is working. He wanted to get married. I never even knew. He's my friend, but it's not that kind of friend that we always say, because we're a bit distant from each other. I enter car, I spend a lot before I go and meet him, but we're close. So when there's issue, he can holler me. So that is the problem. And she wants to come back because of something that is not in frivolities. And even the one of the women that stood to even encourage her to leave that man because of that act, she told me that she later on discovered that that woman's husband is the Solomon of her time. He chases women anyhow, but if she's with people, she'll cover up. In fact, she sees it and she covers us, but she advised somebody. And you, as you move reach that message, you see with the chat, you can't leave. I'm not encouraging cheating, no. I'm not encouraging, but use your brain. What you think you pass through with your husband, your own na small thing to some people where they see they admire them. Those houses where they see they admire husband, what you think say your wife what they do, when they pass through wahala with your wife, now small to compare with that family where they see they admire that woman where they say they admire. Make I tell you the surprising, when she go tell somebody say make him help her. That woman, when she was talking now, the person that she helped, she discovered that her husband, the person that advised her, that her husband was even doing the worst. That's number one, but she has been bearing with him. That's number one, she discovered it later. Apart of that, that person is not a true friend to her. Now, when she took the complaint to that person, she was saying it. Then, do you know later on what she discovered? That one was telling her, let me even tell you the truth too. My husband used to do it too. In fact, the only thing I used to advise him that he should protect himself. We don't encourage immorality. It's against religion, and I'm a religious person. Don't cheat. But I'm just trying to say so that you understand. Now later she discovered that one even used to advise her own husband. And you always question, I like your husband, and that's why you're enjoying marriage. She's not enjoying it, she has been bearing it, she's trying to reason it. You followed her own advice and other people and your parents, and you went to your family house, and your family now are tired of you. Now they say that since your husband wants to get married, that please, how are you going to do now? You better know how to say to her. They have started giving her attitude at home. Please know what is good for you. Know your emotion. When you want to talk to your husband. What are you trying to say? The emotion, the feeling. Sometimes your husband will do something. So your fiance will do something to you. You have caught her with somebody. The way you talk at that moment, you shouted, you embarrassed her, will make her not to listen to you. But how calm you are and how matured you handle things, that is what happened that time. My friend's wife was acting out of emotions. She shouldn't have acted out of him. That was what she shouldn't have behaved the way she did. That was my advice to her then. I mean, when she finished, I said, it's your choice. So anything you want to do, do. That is so. And the man has waited. In fact, it's not that I've heard the news. I said that. So I'm trying to talk about this thing. Go and study more about men. And men have their different input and different takes. For example, the way your boyfriend is planning for your fiancé, your husband, is different from the way I am. You understand? Like me, let me tell you one thing that that you have to know about me. I like surprises. I like to surprise the person that I love, the person that I cared for. When you are not expecting, that is when I do it. You understand? I would like to surprise, and I have my own plans for my own house. So if you are coming to my own house, you want to come and get married to me, and you are coming with your own principles, we can't work, because you have to listen to the man and let you hear my principle. My principle is that if I bring my family, we'll be having holidays twice in a year. That's my own plan. We might leave this state if you're in the state today. The next holiday is in Lagos. You go and lodge in a hotel and pay and stay with your wife and have fun. So the fact that I just my own plan, the way I want to run my family is different from yours. The way your own man wants to run his family is different. You understand? Like me, my wife should be the stronghold and other things, because I don't have this. I don't have that time much to put on our family. It is her responsibility, and it is a great responsibility. My own is to make sure that I provide for her. I provide what she eats, what she drinks. In fact, and even the family again, I help her be there. But she is the head, and that is why I want her to build her own house. That is why I always tell people that I care for. If I do relationship with you, I will tell you that if I continue to hear my mother say, my father say, my brother say, I will tell you are not serious. You will hear them the positive side, then you use your own discretion, what you like, how you want your children to be, and train my children. Please, that is what I wanted to say. Check and know more about who you are working with. Men are different from women. In terms of talking, women can talk more because women are highly emotional. I say that women are the heart style. Small you see them, they will be crying. They become emotional. Small they see a child with a wound, they are crying. A child is sick, they are almost dying. But man, when you are telling the man, you say, this man, when I'm telling him, he's not taking it serious. He's not even feeling anything because we are reasonable people. Not really, what I mean by reasonable people, we are hard that we analyze things. We try to visualize things and see what is the possible solution. So these are the things that we have to know. We have to work on each other. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.